Hola amigos, hope you're having a good one. Going to be shooting the old tried and trusted M4 today. I was looking for a nice sunset, but considering the weather and the fact I didn't check it, yeah, have to do with the old moody skies. The old A7C with a trusty Sigma 35. Can't go wrong with this combination. Served me well for many years. Put that back in there because I do always lose that lens car. I don't want that. Just spun the car around because that backdrop, we ain't going to be it with all them cars in the background. With paid actors. The sound lights on as well, because that's what I always tend to do. Right, let's get at it. Always start head on. First few shots are always a bit rubbish. Gotta get that rustiness out your system. Shooting a bit underexposed as well, so I can bring back them shadows and try to retain the highlights in the old Lightroom. It's not the best location, I'm not going to lie. It's usually good for a sunset once it's moody skies. To make do with what we've got, and it's a bit windy, so I'm hoping you can hear me. Dead on shot. I've got the old polarizer out to cut reflections out the windscreen. If it's way too windy, cue the Gran Turismo music. Shooting at f2.5 right now. Could even push it. Fair. Still want to keep both the car in focus, so I'll go f1.8. Still shooting slightly underexposed, but 0.7. Trying to keep my highlights, like I say, and bring up the shadows in Lightroom if I have to. Get a few landscape shots as well, so that's what I really do. But you can never have enough shots, can you? If I'm shooting on film. And I will have to go 2.8. Get the car fully in focus then. Don't want the front in focus and the back blurry. That is not good. Try and use some of this shrubbery in the foreground. Might come out half decent. It's a bit too far away that for the 35. That's not a bad shot. Let's see what it looks like. It's not too bad. Maybe come across this way a little bit. Spin the car around now, get some back shots. It's always the worst thing about shooting on your own, having to move the car. It's so much easier with someone. Oh, it's starting to rain now. It'd be really good if it was absolutely blitz it down, but it's going to happen. 5 as well, see what it's saying. Not too shabby. I really wish it was sunset. It's really bugging me. It's not even a good sky. Its location's only really good with a sunset. Hey ho. I'll get the gimbal out later, get some video of that as well. Get some B-roll with it. That's all the photos I'm going to take. Now the next thing you'll see of me is back at home in Lightroom, about to edit all these photos. Right, you join me back at home now, just in Lightroom. I've edited one of the photos, and I'm going to go through the history and tell you what I did. I started off, because I always shoot slightly underexposed, I started off upping the contrast a bit, only by just under 1 stop, 0.88. Added a bit of contrast to it, bit of highlights, bit of clarity. Then I messed with the tone curve for a bit to give it a bit more contrast, darken the shadows a bit, added, pushed the highlights up a bit. And then what I like to do, I like to separate the image into each individual piece. So I did the subject select on the car, and I edited the background, and I had separated the sky as well. I like to edit each thing individually. So I think I started on the background, yeah, as you can see. Changed all the exposure a little bit, bumped it up a bit, reduced the highlights, added a bit more clarity to make it punch so it pops in the image. And then I started on the sky. I always try to leave the car to last so then you can match it with the background. So yeah, I started on the sky, just messing around with the contrast a bit, exposure, darkened it, reduced the highlights so you can properly see the sky so it ain't overexposed. Started messing with the colour as well, because I try and edit my pictures how I remember them, and I think this was slightly a bit warm. The image was a bit too warm, so I added a bit of blue into the sky just to blue it off a bit, take that yellowness out. And then I thought, there's not a lot going on with the image, and to be fair, there's quite a lot of sky in it. There's quite a lot of wasted space in this image, so I cropped it a bit, cropped it down, not too much, but just enough I think. And then I started to edit the car just to make it pop a little bit, bring it out that image, make it punch. Mess with the exposure again, darkened it off, darkened the shadows off, lightened up the highlights a bit, just to make that blue, that Yasmarina blue, proper pop. And then what I do with most of my images, I add a linear gradient to the bottom just to darken it off so it brings your focus to the car. And yeah, that was about it really, as you can see.